Hey there everybody, Dudley for Life, bringing you in for another match here with Ryu. Playing a jury player. I have literally zero matchup knowledge in going into this match against Jury in Street Fighter V. Now in 4, I felt like she fought Ryu pretty well because her fireball game was really good in that. In this game, it's not as good, and it's kind of like following the theme of this game, I guess, is that they really just like every character has ways around fireballs. And the fireball game in general is kind of nerfed. So that's why you see players like Daigo, who, while still placing great results at premieres, he kind of struggles once he gets up to the upper echelon of players because they've kind of figured that out a little bit faster than he has. Right here I notice he's stored a fireball. I'm going to go ahead and start off the round by testing his fireball store game. And the problem is because he can't, now that he has them stored like that, he can't stop fireballs doing that move anymore. He has to use those special moves first before he can negate fireballs again. So it's kind of, I feel like that's kind of a nerf, like from how good she was in Street Fighter 4. And considering that she was never really considered like a top 10 character in that game, I feel like you have the recipe for a character who might just be okay in this one. So we'll see. I mean, obviously everybody's still learning her. She only came out a few days ago at the time of this recording. So I think a lot more people, there's a lot of people who love playing Jury, and like I think Jury's really cool, and I'll probably end up playing her myself. And I'm sure a lot of people will come up with tech soon, so we'll see some sick shit soon. Right there, I don't know if that move's negative or not. Like I said, don't really have any matchup knowledge, but I believe next time she does it, I actually contest it. Because it looks negative, at least. Also, I wanted to point out something a little outside of this match, but, ooh, big damage. That was really good. This stage was banned at EVO, and the reason I want to point out is because if you look at our character's legs and feet, the waves actually slightly skew the color of them, and if you're wearing like a bluish color or whitish color, it can almost actually block your opponent's vision of them, and so that's why this map is banned. I actually, honestly, I hope that they patch it so the waves aren't so I want to say, so they don't take up so much of the screen real estate, because the map is cool, but I mean, I don't want to play a map that is banned in tournaments, simply because I mean, you can get bullshitted because you can't see buttons or really low buttons. Now that actually benefits me a little bit more than this guy, because I don't think Jury has like a really low button like that. But Ryu's crouch medium kick pretty much gets completely obscured, or askewed, I mean. When you do it in the waves. Now I'm not going to try to do that a bunch because I'm not going to, you know, do a scumbag tactic. Like, I know that basically when you play Street Fighter you should always play to win, but in my mind this map is not even legit because it's not allowed in tournaments. Right there, I overcommitted. But back on topic, because it's not legit and it's not allowed in tournaments, I'm not going to do scumbag tactics on it just because it doesn't, I mean, it just doesn't make me feel like I get any better. Like, it won't make me play better on other maps, you know, it won't make me do anything better, so. And this guy doesn't look like he's really doing that either, and he's probably just picked it because he bought it and wanted to try out his map, but I hope that eventually they patch this map, or they actually just take it out of online altogether, to be honest. Because I can already see like people using this map to purposely do scumbag shit online. And Jury can do it too because of her low fireball. If the fireball literally glides the ground, you probably wouldn't even see it on this map if we were in the waves. So anyway, on to the actual match itself. Right there, he beat me. A little bit of matchup inexperience. So I'm just going to play against the player here. Right there, did walk-up grab it twice. I noticed I got away with it. It looks like he doesn't like the tech that much. Thought that would kill it, didn't. Right here, faked another grab and did a crouch short. A really strong option there just because, like, when you're that low on health, you only have to worry about getting grabbed or overheaded at that point. And so he might have did wake up grab or wake up stand. So crouch short is really strong. Right there, he thought I was going to keep jumping at him, so he did jump back grab. That would have been cool, but I was ready for it. Also, I don't think this guy is using all of Juri's buttons. Based on when I downloaded her and played her, especially the fireballs and some of the special moves, I just think he's not using them, and he's conserving his meter way too much. Right there, if you saw, when I did the crouch medium kick into fireball, it was so hard to see the distance on it because of the wave. I didn't do that on purpose to try to, you know, be cheap, but that's just one of the reasons I was talking about. It was so hard for him to see the distance on that.
Well then, where do you want me to break you first?
Round 1. Fight.
Anyway, going into this third match, I feel pretty confident. I got the player figured out. I would still like to play some more Juri players, hopefully. This guy, you can tell he's a little bit inexperienced with the character, and he seems like he's pretty decent, like as far as like playing neutral and everything. So you can tell this isn't his main. Like right there, good air to air. Got the sweep. He's at pretty high stun. Now I'm pressing my advantage here. Right there, he's almost at stun. I'm trying to get him into it, but right there, at this point, I'm off the stun plan. That was a bad fireball on my part. Really close health totals here. He's got a little bit of an advantage. Right there, I don't know which part of that string is safe or unsafe. After I got beat that round, I thought maybe I should have V-reversaled when she did the kicks, but I just didn't know if those are punishable or not yet, and I don't think they are. I think they're safe, so I'll probably V-reversal that next time I see it. So right here, he's got an advantage on meter. Double grab. Right there, as you can see, I faked the dash up and did crouched sweep, so just a series of great situations for me, and then an overhead for the stun. So just a really good series of what I needed. Now she is fully stocked for this going into this last round, and because they've made her super into essentially a giant fireball, I have to worry about that. You're not going to see me just throwing fireballs at weird ranges. They're going to be a little bit more calculated. And basically any hit he gets into that little flip kick can equal like a 50% on me, so I'm playing a little nervous here. Right here, got him really close to stun. Jumped myself into the corner. He did a good job at not doing fast recovery wake up on that, so I ended up, my setup was a little off. So right there, he got away from the stun, which is good, and he can make a good comeback here. He's got V-trigger into critical art. He can tie this up at any time. Right there, anti-aired him. I don't think that's safe, so hopefully he learns that. And I had a feeling he's going to do wake up jab, because that's what everybody does. So I just press a button in front of his face on his wake up. Anyway, we got a game. I hope I see more Juri players. I want to see some more tech and see how good she actually is, because she doesn't look that strong in this game.